Greetings and salutations, folks. It's Josh with Slappy Mac's Toy Stack. Call me Slappy Mac if you'd like. I'm here today to unbox and take a look at Ponda Baba. For those of you who are a little older, we used to call this fella Walrus Man when we were kids. Without further ado, here we go. So, looking at the box for Ponda Baba. There he is, Ponda Baba. I don't know why they didn't put in parentheses Walrus Man, because, like, let's be honest, us old fogies, we always called him Walrus Man. And let's be honest also that the Star Wars Black Line is really not for kids, it's for adult collectors. But so there's a picture of him on the side, Ponda Baba at the bottom. On the back, it says, a burly Aqualish thug, Ponda Baba smuggles spice for Jabba the Hutt alongside his friend Dr. Cornelius Evazan, a murderous former surgeon Ponda had rescued from a bounty hunter. Pretty interesting stuff. I did not get the Professor or Dr. Evazan because I didn't have him as a kid. I'm trying to get my collection down to be like a mimic of the toys that I had when I was a kid. So I'm collecting particular He-Man and particular Transformers in particular, you know. So I'm kind of trying to like whittle my collection down. But here he is. Purchased at GameStop. Alrighty, so I'll toss that to the side. Here's the instructions in all of the different languages. Again, we don't really need that. Alright, so like I usually do, we'll talk about the gun first. Check this out. This is a pretty sweet blaster. I'm not sure what the blaster type is. It looks like sort of like Han Solo's gun, but it's definitely not the same model. Love that it's got a red handle. That's pretty sweet. Nice gray coat. Looks like it may even have a little bit of like a silver wash on it. Very lightly if it does. Pull this bad boy out. So, excuse my schmuckus. I got a little bit of a cough. Allergies. Allergy season's rough on me. So, as a kid, we always used to also call him Buttface. But that's its own thing. So, here we go. So, really cool head sculpt. Unique. It's definitely different than other figures. I think that 90% of, if not 100% of this figure is a complete reuse of the Luke Skywalker ceremonial outfit. So he looks different than he did when we were kids. But when we were kids, the Ponda Baba from the toy line looked nothing like Ponda Baba from the show. This fella looks a little bit more like him. So no double jointed elbows, single jointed elbows with the twist. That's okay. Goes a little bit past 90. Looking good. Arms go completely around. Little bit of tilt on the head. Up and down is good. Looks decent down. Oh, hey, actually, I think he may have a ball and socket in there because I just clicked him back and he actually started looking upright. Trigger finger, up and down. Trigger hand or gun hand, that's pretty cool. Double jointed knees, real easy. Ankle pin, rocker. There's really not much to say about this fella. He's got a waist crunch. Doesn't really crunch very much. Does a nice little hula hoop action. This is a nice soft rubber here. You can see connects up there at the joint. He's got those dark eyes. I like that he's got these crazy, weird, dark, dead eyes. The character in the movie was really like that too. Hip swivel. Legs go out pretty good. So all in all, this figure is pretty sweet looking. Like that he's he looks like the character from the movie. Not, although I would love to see a version of him when they put him out where he on an old card back or something, where he's got like the older design. Maybe they change up the like they did with the Greedo. The Greedo was pretty sweet. And when they released they re-released the Greedo, he was just in green and he didn't have his coat on like he does in the Black Series toy. I'd love to see them do the same thing with him. Maybe make him without this. Make this in all blue. His legs all blue. You know, put some orange arms and like an orange collar on him. That'd be kind of cool. Character does have a nice. The orange is really cool. Nice little bit of wash on him. I like that they did that. If you look here at the top of his head, you can see he's got these weird little freckles, dimples, whatever you want to call them. That looks cool. Although Hasbro always does this. If you look, it's almost like it's split right down the middle because there's a seam line right here. If you notice, probably can't see it, and maybe you can a little bit, but there's a seam line right there, like right at the tip of my nail. And this side of the seam line, there's no paint apps. This side of the seam line, he's got these little dots. I understand why they didn't put a couple there. The green and gray looks like it's actually integrated materials, like that's the color of the plastic is a mixed green and gray. The hair wash is pretty sweet. You can see that there's brown and black in here. Eyes are nice and dark black. Gives a really cool reflective effect. I like it because it's about the bounce off the lights. Really sweet reflective. I don't understand what. I think it's funny that I believe that the Aqualish species is actually these are supposed to be teeth. That's why it was called the Walrus Man. I believe that these are actually supposed to be teeth, but they went and colored it like peach, like it's a butt. So he does straight up look like he's a butt face, like we used to call him as a kid. It's Ponda Baba or Walrus Man or butt face. I find it hilarious that they did that. I like that the belt here isn't the typical brown. It's like a paler color. Silver paint apps on the buckles. That looks good. A little holster snap there. Let me see any other. Oh, boots look cool. Boots have nice creases and wrinkles in them. So creases and wrinkles. Nice sculpt. I mean, I think that the sculpt was pretty good. All in all, again, it should be good. It is a reuse. I even think they reused the shirt from the Luke. Yeah. But this is a pretty decent figure. Again, I like that it's from A New Hope. I like that I'm happy that Hasbro still continues to put out figures from A New Hope, things like that. I would love to be able to complete the Mos Eisley scene. I would really, really love a Hammerhead. A Snaggletooth would be awesome. I forget the Hammerhead's name. Mon Mothma. No, that Mon Mothma. Moma Nadon. It was Hammerhead's name. But like it would be cool to have a Hammerhead. It'd be cool to have a Snaggletooth, the little red guy that I had when I was a kid. I think they should seriously make a lot of those kind of figures. I think that they would sell. The problem is that when they do those, even for this head, it's a sculpt, and I think that Hasbro would much rather put out 47,000 Luke Skywalkers, Princess Leia's, Ben Kenobi's, Darth Vader's, characters that they've already sculpted and that they can just reproduce, remake, put a price tag on and sell, than do sculpts. I would love, like I said, I would love to see a Momunda Dawn. I would love to see a Hammerhead. But there's a ton of figures in Jabba's palace as well. There was the headhunter guy that he would be a completely unique sculpt. But I'd love to see him do more aliens. I try to purchase almost all of the aliens in the Star Wars Black line. I've stopped buying the mainline figures. I got the Luke that I want. I got the Leia that I want. I got the Han that I want. I've got the Lando that I want. Actually, multiple Landos, multiple Hans, multiple Leias, because I have the Lando and the Lando from Return of the Jedi and from Empire. I have the Han Solo from A New Hope and Empire. I have the Luke Skywalker from all three movies. I think that they could really do to start working on some of these alien figures. I would love to see them do it. I'd like to see him work on it. It would be awesome. So, there's Ponda Baba.